Hancock and Yamato, two of the most strongest females in One Piece, and also the most beautiful of the females in One Piece. Both shipped with the pirate brothers, Ace and Luffy, and their love for them is inaccessible. But what will happen when these two incredibly strong females square up once and for all to decide who's the strongest female in the whole of One Piece? And spoiler alert, it's a close one. What's up guys, Vega Pieces here, and in today's video I have had enough of these simps on both sides of these factions and the never ending debate in the One Piece community again. With the recent chapters of Boa Hancock squaring up to Blackbeard and with Yamato in the past going toe to toe with Kaido, it has come to my attention is who is the strongest female in One Piece. So let's first start off with the former warlord and the captain of the Kuja pirates, Boa Hancock, and let's scale her from her first appearance in One Piece all the way to her fighting Blackbeard. So let's first go over her strength feats. And one of her feats was that she was able to one-shot an upgraded pacifista, the same one that faced Luffy, Sanji and Zoro and had to jump it in order to defeat it, but it was a more better version than the one that they versed against, which is overall a good base feat for Hancock, as we can say that Hancock has the combined power of Luffy, Sanji and Zoro in her base, which is a very good overall. Another feat we can infer is that she was recognized by her ability and skill by Sengoku, and that's the reason why she was appointed as one of the warlords of the sea, which is a hard title to get, especially knowing there's a lot of formidable pirates in the One Piece world. So her being able to get it means that Sengoku possibly recognized her as a threat and a danger to the Marines. But that is not all. She was able to demonstrate her power very well, and this is another huge strength feat Boa was able to do. And this was done in the movie One Piece Stampede, where she kicked the living hell out of Douglas Bullet Golem form, which with her pure female Magna attack, which damaged Douglas's Bullet's Golem form, which is a very impressive feat to say the least, considering that Douglas Bullet himself is a monster and his durability is amplified with his Golem, so being able to damage that gives us a very good feat for Hancock. Now with her strength feats out of the way, let's move on to her speed feats, and let me just say, she is a very nimble warrior to say to the very least, as even Blackbeard knew that if he was to let her go, he would have been petrified by Boa, which shows that she can outspeed Blackbeard, and Blackbeard has some very good speed, as he was stated that he was far superior than Marco when they were clashing in Marineford, and Marco was also stated to be that he couldn't clash with him very long, or he would have lost. So this proves that Hancock is very fast and nimble as well. Now we've gone over her speed feats, let's move on to her durability. And from what I can infer, the only durability feat that Boa has is that she took a hit from Blackbeard. So it should signify that she is durable, as she took a hit and still maintained consciousness. So she has a very good durability overall. Now we have talked about Hancock's impressive feats, it is now time to get into our weaknesses. So let's start off with her first weaknesses. And the first weakness she has is the basic fruit weakness, and this weakness is where upon coming in contact with the ocean she cannot move, but this weakness is for all devil fruit users, so it doesn't apply to her only. But there is another weakness of hers, and is a very fatal weakness of her fruit, which can overlook her victory or not, and is that she needs the opposing person to feel lust and love towards her, as her fruit ability mainly works on the principle that if they do not feel lust for her, then they are not affected by the ability, so this weakness can overshadow her victory. But she got the basic fighting skills and all three basic haki skills, so she should be in the clear for now. But without all said, I think it's time to move on to Yamato, the daughter of Kaido and the future Odin. So let's kill Yamato, from her first appearance in Wano all the way to her facing off Green Bull in post Wano. And we have to go in good depth with her feats, as she's got plenty of feats to back her up. So let's get started on her strength feats. And she's got some pretty decent strength feats, such as that time where she one-shotted a full Zoan form Uti while she was with handcuffs, which is downright insane as she is nerfed by the handcuffs and is still able to deal huge damage even whilst Uti was in her full form, which made Uti tanky as hell, and that means that she can't even be hurt by normal attacks. So being able to damage her is a very good feat that she was able to do. Another impressive feat that she was able to do was go toe to toe with Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd Luffy, all while she was in her base, which is decent by a lot, but that's not even the best of her feats. Her biggest strength feat was that time where she was able to go toe to toe in her hybrid Zoan form against a fatigued hybrid Kaido, which is an insanely huge feat to be able to pull off, and to scale her, as Kaido was able to acknowledge her as a threat to him and went against her with full force. She was also able to match Kaido's Thunder Bagger, which is another insane feat, as she was able to do this whilst going toe to toe with Kaido for some time. And we know Kaido is the best in 1v1s, as stated by Oda, but if Kaido's 1v1ing, always bet on him, meaning that she was surviving well enough against him. So with the strength feats out of the way, now let's move on to our speed feats. And let's just say she is fast. She was able to catch up to Luffy's Gear 2nd and also was able to tag Kaido in his base form. In her hybrid Zoan form, all her stats are amplified by a large margin, and she's able to catch up to hybrid form Kaido and also able to match Kaido's Thunder Bagua in speed and strength, as I said before, which are all excellent feats for Yamato. Now let's move on to our durability feats, and one of her notable durability feats is that she is able to survive against Kaido for long periods of time whilst tanking many hits from him, as well as such as an attack like the Vajira arrow from Kaido, and that same Kaido was using Hakushin infused Bagua to attack her, which is very good durability feats to say. She also has the Kageyama, which coats her with the same ice she used to attack, so her attack potentiality is related to her durability due to the use of Kageyama. She also took multiple explosions to protect Momonosuke and also took a severe beating from Kaido as well. So she is very durable to say the very least. Now on to Yamato's weaknesses, and Yamato barely has no weaknesses except from the fruit weakness, but other than that she is a very versatile fighter and has no signs of weaknesses. With that all said, I have scaled both of these fighters to their full potential, and now it's time to decide the winner between Hancock and Yamato to finally end the simp wars. And now, without further ado, let's now decide who the winner is between Boa Hancock of the Kuja Pirates or Yamato, the future Odin and son of Kaido. And the winner of the battle is, give me a drum roll, and the winner is Yamato. And the reason why is much more easier than said, as she is so versatile and much more stronger than Hancock. And like I said before, she ain't no simp for Hancock, she's simping for Ace. So the love charm will not affect Yamato in any way, and so it would only lead to a simple 1v1 in power, and Yamato dealt with a hybrid fatigued form Kaido. So dueling with Hancock will be a good battle, but Yamato will win eventually with a high difference. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as I wanted to stop these recent simps appearing on Reddit debating whether Yamato or Hancock is strong based on facts. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a thumbs down. But don't forget to subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace!